But he's now off the field. So let's see, the man who's going to take it. Let's see, is that, oh, he's gone for goal as well. That's skipper Shane Sandy.
Not the same, is it?
No, it's not. This is, oh, this could be trouble here for Stroud. He did well in the end, got it back to keeper Fernandez. Sylvan. This time, well closed down there by O'Brien. Sandy, the skipper at the back for Naparima. Again, Brenda playing this long ball. This is Kesa trying to flick it on. Stroud going up that left side. Oh, he's a strong run. Yeah, that's a good run. Looking to take on one and sends the cross in, but it comes off of the defender in seemed to be Brooks at the end. Just letting that ball hit him and run behind for a corner. 2-2 here between the defending champions, Naparima College and Samoa North Secondary School. They've come from 2 goals down, the Samoa boys, and they have certainly worked hard to get back into this game. This is a good corner, and it comes to Kesa. He has a shot, and this is again we see mistakes at the back. The ball not really cleared. It now goes to Sadu playing that ball to the left now. It's picked up by Stroud. Stroud pushing it forward, looking for. That's a wonderful turn there by Francois. Sends the ball wide. This is, let's see, this is actually the man there was Celestin. Celestin playing that ball in field. This is Kesa. And is he fouled? He is. This is in a dangerous position, right?
Yeah, dangerous position again. Good football, good intricate play again. By Naparima trying to find space in behind the Samoa North defense. They've been a bit unlucky there with the goal scramble. I think the defender, like number 13, Hunter, looked like he would have had a good look at goal. His efforts cutting off the goalkeeper. And Naparima looked like they're turning the screws a bit, Colin.
Yeah, they certainly got back. They've got their composure back, right? And they're starting, what I like about them now, they're starting to move the ball again. They're walking the ball through the midfield. Every now and again they play the long ball over the top, looking to catch the defense out. But what I like about them, and which we talked about in the first half, they seem to be really well composed and looking to string the passes together. They're not afraid to hold the ball and the players off the ball and running into good position. Well, we have a free kick here. Let's see what's going to happen with this free kick. See, Kesa is still down, I think. Because he's getting to one. The boy is having some refreshment. The trainer makes his way to the field. So who's going to take this free kick? Is it going to be the skipper who's come from the back? That's Shane Sandy. Appears that he's going to do it. Of course, Nigel Rollins, who was taking Nickel Rollins, sorry, I keep saying Nigel, Nickel Rollins, who was taking all the free kicks before, he's off the field. So it's going to be left up to the skipper.
Well, the way he's handed over this ball, Colin, it suggests that he's going with power. It'll be interesting to see if he can keep his effort down and on free here. It's a difficult skill. Let's see what he can produce.
So here is Sandy. He backed it, a deflection, and well held by the keeper. So again, he went for power, as rightly said, friend. It deflected off the wall, and we've seen so many times the deflection catches the keeper going one way, the ball goes the next way and into the back of the net. Here, luckily for Samoa North, they did not have enough on it, and the keeper was able to hold on to it. So they've gained a throw.
This could be dangerous, Colin. Of course, we know that this is a position where the long throw comes in, and Samoa North, in particular, voice up there, he's looking for his hat trick. He looks hungry. If he can get this one in the box, he can spell some trouble.
Yes, Garaway has come off, and coming on is Kareem Grant. So the substitution has been made here. Miguel Garaway is off and Kareem Grant is on the field. They're appealing for handball. the guys from Samoa North. So the substitution made here, so two substitutions that the Samoa North team has made thus far, and Naparimo's only made one. They're going to make a substitution shortly. Naparimo, they're going to make yet another substitution. And there we see that long ball, Brent.
Well dealt with this time.
But Francois to Stroud, back infield towards Sadu. This is Panto. Francois, so they're stringing a few passes together. They're keeping possession of the ball. As Sandy plays that Kisa, he's not going to keep it in. Good idea, good intention. But unfortunately, it was played a little too long. Here is the substitution for Naparimo. Number 12 is going to come on. That's Isaiah Lee. And the man coming off. Well, correctly is left the field.
Bit surprised there, Colin. You know, Gregory is a bit of a handful, but that being said,
so here is Naparimo. They're starting to, as I said, with a couple of minutes of the last 10 minutes, they've certainly got back into this game. Can they make their possession count? And can they get a third goal? I think right now the Angassi must be bitterly disappointed that this game is level.
Oh yeah, he will be. They've dominated, as rightly said, with 2-0 up at Cruzen. Might as well add that factor. Now they seem to be in a football game.
This is one back here by Sadu.
That's the difference.
Still one loses out. Yes, still one loses out, but it's one back here by Miners. I know that's going to be a booking, I'm absolutely sure. Because there was Miners, he lost possession of the ball, and he was pulling at the shirt of the man there for Samoa North. The man who's come on as a substitute in Grant. And Miners gets a yellow card.
And that's the difference, Colin. Now you see in Samoa North pressuring higher up the park. They're not allowing the wing backs for Naparimo College any joy and giving them the opportunity to pick passes forward of them. They're closing them down quite quickly. And now we've seen a very methodical, well built up Naparimo team that showed a lot of composure, being harried and pressured, and finding themselves in quite a bit of stick because they're now being pressured high up the park and they seem to be coughing up possession.
Well, the free kick is going to be taken by Baird, Shia Baird. Standing over the ball, let's see, what is he going to do, a 5-man wall? The keeper seems very satisfied with how the wall is set up. Can these boys in green and white get a third goal? What a comeback that would be if they were to get a third goal and go ahead. So, Josiah Baird with the free kick. Here comes Baird. Oh, what a poor one. The intention and the idea was good, but the execution was not so great at all. You could see him, Brent, he was obviously trying to chip it over the wall. Well, I'm not sure if you could call that a chip.
Far from it.
Yeah.
The execution was absolutely horrible. He would not be happy about that one. His body, just looking at his body shape, there's no way he could have gotten the trajectory he was thinking of.
He would have got 3 points playing for the Shrewsbury Big the 19 rugby team.
Yes, for sure.
Here is ball played in field. This is a good ball. And the keeper is going to come out and claim it. Oh, well, he had to play it off. And Kesa is in a little bit of a tangle there with O'Brien. O'Brien does well, sends it downfield, but it's picked up by Sylvan. And O'Brien comes back. That's a good sound tackle as Grant gets it towards Boyce. Boyce is doing very well indeed. And unfortunately, it comes off of him and it's going to be a throw for Naparimo.
I think that's the only thing we could fault Boyce for, Colin, is that sometimes he does a little bit too much. He's been terrific for Samoa North this afternoon, but just every time he does a little bit too much, he seems to put himself and his team in some trouble.
Sadu, every time I see Sadu on the ball, I feel good. you could see it, Brent. He always wants to do something with the ball. Oh, this is a long ball. This could be trouble here for the Nafrima defenders. But it's taken away by Cyrus. And eventually we see both teams appealing to say, well, the referee had said it's gone somewhere north way.
Not sure what that was.
Yeah. But again, a long ball over the top. Now you know what's going to happen here. Mr. Kyle Thomas is going to come forward and take one of the long throws. It's going to be like a corner.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that call by the official.
And if it results in a goal, I don't think the coach will be too happy. There's Thomas hurling this one in, but too straight to the keeper, and he collects it nicely.
Not the best kick.
That's an offside. Boyce in an offside position. So it means that Napoli will have a free kick at the back. It's about 20 minutes left in this game. As the keeper, it's not the first time we've seen him come off the line. Must be a lot of tired legs up there, Brent, because this field has taken a pounding since the first game. Yeah, that's a nice wide ball. Trying to get back. Cyrus was looking for the return ball. But from Dixon, yeah, a lot of tired legs must be out there, Brent. It's, the field is, you can look at it now, it's very well cut up.
Return.
Looking for the shot, but he has to go back. This time it's, let's see, the man there taking the shot eventually was Josiah Baird, but he hit it straight to the keeper. Really no problems for Levi Fernandez. Sorry. I said this ball is played wide. That's a good touch. Still did feel not such a great cross throw, but oh, this is trouble again. As the ball is not clear. This is Boyce. Look at the back heel. Yet again. You remember his second goal, and he was able to back heel that ball. Again, we see Napoli not able to deal with these aerial balls.
Indecision at the back there. Something that we didn't see in the first half. Yes, obviously the captain, Sandy, making a mistake, and of course that's going to play in his head. And now there's a backloads of indecision in the back. All of a sudden, a very composed parent centre half here looks a bit an odds here.
So the right-sided corner is going to be taken with the left foot. A lot of movement in the Naprima box. Headed away, but only as far as Dixon. Trying to get it back in field. A good tackle there coming in by Stroud. This is Thomas. Cyrus trying to get that ball over to the far side. Very much so in terms of the man there looking to turn with it. With the man who would come on as a substitute, in fact, Lee. So yet another player down. So our North secondary will be happy so far, Brent, with this.
You've got to give them credit, Colin. They came out, they looked done and dusted after the first 15-20 minutes. You have to give them credit. They turned things around in the second half. They played with a lot more energy, a lot more enthusiasm, a lot more passion, a lot more purpose. And that's the reason why they found themselves in this position down 2-all, and they had every opportunity to sneak all 3 points away here from Napoli.
Certainly would be a real hurtful thing if that was to happen for Napolimo, because I would think they would think they probably deserve all 3 points here, just based on their first half. But the game is played over 90 minutes.
Of course it is.
So we see Francois getting some treatment.
Is that magic spray again?
Yeah,
I was
that's
wondering what's in that tin. It didn't seem that they spray it onto any athlete. He seems to magically
and recover
automatically.
Well, here's Francois. Long ball, but see, it's going to be comfortably handled well. It wasn't so comfortably handled. He was trying to play it to his left. was Brooks. But he's given away a throw into Naparima. This is Francois. Does very well. Plays it into Sadu. Sadu trying to have a lovely ball. Oh, well done by the keeper. He came off his line quickly. It's not the first time we've seen him do that. Tends to almost play in a sweeper role. And they kick a little too long. This is a good bit of defending, but it goes to Francois. Francois chipping it in the field, and someone North come over. That's a foul.
Very clumsy.
So it's going to be a free kick for the guys from Samoa. Still 2 goals all here between these two teams, and if you don't join us, the game before between Shiva Boys and Presentation College went the way of Shiva Boys. They won by 3 goals to 1. Good start for them. So far, neither of these teams able to put their noses in front. Naparima did for a long while. They were leading 2-0, but Samoa North has come back to make it 2-all. It's more Thomas playing it back, very dangerous. And again, the keeper, Shandal Bayer, is off his line to clear the danger. Sent forward, headed away by skipper Sandy. It's back with Pinato. Playing that ball wide towards Stroud, who loves to come forward. It's now with this is the man Celestin. But look at the plate and field. Nobody was really inside. And the fact the ball went towards Brooks, he clears it, and it's going to be a throw. I think both teams now feeling the effects from a lot of tired legs out there. See one player from Samoa North is down. He's going to get some treatment. Who is that? Is that O'Brien? Looks to be O'Brien. So the referee just holds play while O'Brien gets some treatment.
I think for Samoa North, Colin, it's going to be important for them to keep that goal shot. Would expect an onslaught from Naparima.
Oh yeah, the
last 10 minutes or so. So you'd expect Samoa North to try to stay resilient, try to stay disciplined more importantly, and not allow the boys from Naparima any sniff on goal. We've seen how dangerous they can be in front of goal and how they very easily could cut open chances for themselves. So it's very important that they keep that goal shot and keep very disciplined.
Well, here is a throw for Naparima on the far side. We see a substitution actually. The referee was in fact waiting for a substitution to be made. Naparima, number 23, Francois, is making his way off.
Seem to be struggling
Yeah, and the man who's gone on is Declan Marcel.
Seem to be struggling with a bit of a knock.
So the game restarted now. This is Brooks. Put that down well. But Sadu was in the way. Here comes Sylvan. Has a shot. Not such a good shot. And the ball goes behind. I think Samoa North would very well now settle for a 2-all draw and come away with a point.
They would have done well to come away with a draw, Colin.
Oh, that's a poor kick, but Kesa is not able to stop it. And in fact, he was able to get Thomas to put it over the line for a throw. So this is Sylvan has come forward to take the throw. We see another substitution. Tigano Ran has left the field, and coming on for San Juan is Adrian Duncan. So Ryan is off, Duncan is on. This is this is a good bit of twisting and turning with it. And this could be, can he turn? Can he get the shot in? He plays it back, and
lucky.
well done by the San Juan team, and the shot now comes. But again, a very poor shot indeed. But there was the man coming forward with it, Lee, and he was turning with it, but got it across, and they just were not able to get the shot in, Brent.
No, it happened. That's something they were getting in in the first half. Now again, those avenues have been closed down by Samuel. You have to give them credit. They've come out here despite the chip speed down and find themselves right back into this football game.
Very plucky display. 2-2 at the moment between Naparima College and Samoa North Secondary School. That ball cleared downfield, but it's picked up here by Panto. He gives it to Stroud. Coming infield with Sadu, but he's got too much to do. In fact, they've won it back, but they give it right back to Samoa North. Boyce said not in the play at the moment, and he is the man that is the danger man for Samoa North. Kesa trying to go around his man, but it's one back here by Duncan, who's come on the field. He's not able to keep it in, and it's going to be a throw for Naparima. Kesa with the throw. Sends it there towards the man Celestin. This is Boyce finally getting into the act, but he's being fouled, and it's going to be a free kick there for the Samoa North team. So a player is off the field at the moment. As a matter of fact, the referee ushered him off. Said, if you want treatment, come off the field. Not at my field, you're going to get treatment, come off. So he's getting some treatment. It's, again, I'm not too sure who was that on the ground, but the ball is picked up by Kesa. Playing it in field. Of course, that man is there, always seems to be free. Sadu plays it back to Pantel. He gives it to Sandy. And long ball now. Always when they play these long balls, it gives them trouble. This ball played by Duncan. Gets it in. Duncan looking for the shot. And in fact, Lee was looking for the shot. And it was charged down. This is Sandy is going to just usher this ball over. So it's going to be a throw. This is Naparima trying to build at the back again with Minor. Gives it to Stroud. Stroud always eager on that left side to get forward. Sends the ball again, looking there for was looking for Lee, but not able to find him. As a matter of fact, he was looking for Kesa. Lee has picked up that position wide on the right. Now just clearing the ball anyway will do at this point in time. As another Samoa player is down, and the referee stops the play. So we've seen so many players down for the count.
It looks like right to the players. Obviously, you have to question the fitness of players. You have to remember, Colin, most of these programs kickstart around August, July, August. Too much preparation.
While the school is on holiday.
It's not necessarily the best preparation for these boys. But nevertheless, it seems to now rear its ugly head as it relates to fitness. I'd like to see some of them not go down so easily. But camp is definitely a big part of fitness.
So we have just about 5 minutes and added on time left in this game. It's going to be interesting how much time the referee adds on, because we've had quite a few players going down, injured. And
we have 2 down right now.
Yeah. So it's tough on these guys. Really tough. First game of the season. So we see one has got up. Not sure who's the other one down on the far side. Could be Dixon. I'm looking around to see if I see Dixon. Or it could very well be Warner. But he's come on as a substitute. So it's still being treated. So this is some long delays. I would think they might have about 4 or 5 minutes of added on time at the end.
I'd be surprised if it's anything less than that, Colin.
Yeah.
We've seen a number of players taken to the ground. Again, it has not been, by any stretch of the imagination, a dirty game for that matter. It has been keenly contested physically. Players have been going into some very strong challenges. So they're of course feeling the effects of that. And as I mentioned before, fitness levels probably not as where it want to be. Again, it's the first game of the season. Nevertheless, still a lot of football to be played.
Well, here comes Kesa. It runs into the man there, the battle axe in Kyle Thomas, who's done very, very well indeed. The ball is with Kesa. He's looking to take on the man, but It runs straight into this time into Duncan. So it's going to be a throw for the guys from Naparima. Boyce is back there helping his defense, but when he's back there and plays a long ball, there's nobody ready to get it. He's still there this time, a little bit of pushing on the part of Duncan. So it's going to be a free kick for Naparima.
Imagine they're going to have to put everyone in the box here, Colin.
Well, Sandy has come up to take the free kick. So Naparima now trying to get this winner. And Sandy sends it over to the far side. The heads go up. Here comes the keeper. And luckily he was able to, the Samoa boys were able to clear it away. This is Kesa. Again, Samoa now fighting here, just trying to keep the ball away from their box. And this is Stroud. He's always busy on that left side. Gets it to Celestin. So just about 4 minutes left in this game. So it's going to be is it going to be a corner? Let's see. Yes, it is. So it's going to be interesting. A lot of players